on me. It's all I need. It's all I got. Oh, so I will fight until the end of time for what is mine. Oh, 'cause I see you in my shoes, standing where I'm meant to be. Got everything, nothing to lose, so I keep living my dreams. I'll hold the ropes, I won't give up. Our time is now, it's half my luck, it's half my luck. Oh, it's half my luck. It's half my luck, 'cause I see you in my shoes, standing where I'm meant to be. Got everything, nothing to lose, so I keep living my dream. I'll hold the ropes, I won't give up. Our time is now, it's half my luck, it's half my luck. Oh, it's half my luck.
All right, ready to get this game started. Welcome back, everybody, to some more Cincinnati Lions Esports Valorant action. Tonight we have the Cincinnati Lions Black against the Acworth Ghost. Cincinnati Lions Black being represented by Expert Chimpanzee, Blossomy Viper. It is Nick, Sin Nova, and Goose, also known as Sunny. They are on the offense today as we kick off this match against the Acworth Ghost on Icebox. Pollux getting two right off the bat is going to be knocking down the Cincinnati Lions team to only 3 members remaining. We do have the spike dropped on the ground as well, and Acworth Ghost does have good visibility of it. A little bit of gecko action going off, knocking out some visibility, and the defenders, the Acworth Ghosts, are going to be taking the lead right off the bat with a 1-0 score right now. Now, the Acworth Ghost is being represented by AO KOA. We're just going to call him AO for now. And then we have LVKVK. Okay, what's going on here? We're going to call that LV. And then Josel, Burn, and Polyx. Or PolyX. A lot of different letters going on here. Love it. Love what Acworth has going on. Our favorite local primate, the Expert Chimpanzee, ready to get this game going. Still rocking the pistols. Expert Chimpanzee with the spike.
Spike dropped.
Must have heard me say it. Now it's with Blossomy Viper.
I have dropped the spike.
And we do have kind of a quiet entryway here through the building. The zip lines do make some noise. We did see just a little bit of an arm stick out there. Now Blossomy Viper is going to be able to get that ping off. Viper wall goes down.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Ooh, AOKOA taking down Nova and Blossomy Viper. 2 players left for the Cincinnati Lions Black.
One enemy remaining.
All down to Expert Chimpanzee. Is this going to be a flawless victory for the defense? Unfortunately, it is. Acworth Ghost taking the second round and putting them into a 2-0 standing for this series. As always, please go ahead and let me know if there is any issues with the audio. My voice is too loud or it's too quiet, which is likely not the case, or you can't hear anything from the game. You want to make sure that's squared away. We have gotten better at that with our production value, but always like to play it safe.
Hey, other me! Sorry in advance.
All right, Cincinnati Lions Black gearing up for the next push. This time geared up with a lot better weapons. All right, Blossomy Viper taking the high ground here. Ooh, we may come into Kant. Ooh. I don't know which one's going to happen first. The Jet Viper match going on the left side of the map, or this right here. And Blossomy taking some shots at some feet.
Here.
Giving him the old Valorant pedicure. We have Goose dancing with Josel on the Acworth, Georgia team. It does look like the Cincinnati Lions are deciding that after making some noise and getting some shots off in the midfield, that they're going to be rotating around towards this B side. Now Josel running quickly, getting that jump peek. Not sure what they saw. Not seeing too much of a reaction from the Acworth team. Likely not much seen whatsoever. Now we do have some utilities going off. That was hopefully distracting enough for Burn. Burn with the op. Almost taken off Goose's head. Goose jumping into position. Trying to make something happen here. Getting some spray shots through the obscuring utilities being thrown down. A lot of bunched up Acworth players. Oh, is he going to be able to get it? And Goose does take down PolyX. But the trade happened. Burn taking down Nova. Currently 4v4, but the spike is getting planted by Chimpanzee. Oh, and Goose taking down AOKOA. The trades are going back and forth. 1v1 situation. Can Blossomy Viper hold out? The spike is down. We just need to let it detonate. Blossomy Viper trying to keep an eye on what's going on around this corner. I feel if he was to peek soon, he might be able to get some visibility, but Burn going too far around. Burn looking for the kill instead of the defuse. Does get taken out by Burn. Maybe enough time here for the defuse, maybe not. Are they going to get it? Halfway complete. Is it going to explode? Oh, the defuse goes off. The defenders win. Acworth with a 3-0 victory right now over the Cincinnati Lions Black. Close round there for the Cincinnati Lions. It's Nick on Omen. Nova running the Gecko. It's Nick, one of the newer players to the XP League family. Debut match with the Cincinnati Lions. See him kind of going solo off into this building here. Maybe making some noise, drop some utility. We do see some noise. Today he woke up and chose noise. AOKOA taking down Blossomy Viper. Pretty unfortunate, but does provide confirmation to what it is Nick is already looking at, which is that there are individuals in this building holding those corners, and I just missed it, but LVKVK taking down Nick. All right, that water wall goes down, and Goose with the shots on PolyX. I feel like I've said that a couple times now. I think Goose has something out for PolyX. Sentry gun goes unnoticed there for a second. Now, spike was picked up by Expert Chimpanzee, but he went down, and the defenders win again. Acworth, Georgia, 4-0 in tonight's match.
Let's reset.
Acworth playing absolutely phenomenally. The Lions having a tough time peeking around any corner and surviving.
Can someone get this?
And something that has kind of happened, and what we're seeing is, you know, the Lions are moving a little bit slower and more, I would say, deliberate in their attacks. Whereas I wonder how the Acworth team would be reacting if this was a lot quicker. Now, this is a roster that is not entirely used to playing with each other at this point. There have been some changes to the roster, and we're utilizing the rest of this winter split to figure it out. But I think with that speed, I think that's the one piece that's really missing here.
Give me those back.
Joseph Goose trade, Blossomy Viper getting taken down. 4v4 situation. Trying to see if Goose can get more with that ultimate. He does! Gets PolyX again. Almost hitting Burn. Burn takes down Goose and Expert Chimpanzee. 3v2. Spike is down. Sin Nova, the closest one to the spike. Oh, gets bogged down by the utility.
One enemy remaining.
Is able to escape it, but Nick taking down 2 enemy players.
It's all you, Mosh.
Throwing his own green
got the
goo.
spike.
And has picked up the spike. Wondering if Nova's gonna give some time for
Last
Nick to
player
catch up.
standing.
Does not. Burn takes
Spike
Nova down.
B.
All right, it is up to Nick to make something happen with this spike. Moving forward, he knows. Oh, is he gonna be able to make it? He does not. And the clutch victory for Burn brings the Acworth team 5-0. A lot of very close rounds so far. Cincinnati definitely not out of it, but falling just a little short on each of these preceding matches. All right, Goose getting a good check on his weapon. Making sure that it, yeah, there we go, good, yep. It's comfortable, yep. All right. Looking for an early pick. He's not gonna find anyone there. Harbor did just poke out though. That would be crazy if he got another PolyX elimination. All right, we're seeing a little bit of a speedy rotate towards the B side. Not sure what was seen on the A side to trigger this. We're definitely moving in force. Now we do have Blossomy Viper.
Oh yeah.
Also looking for
Monster
a
on the
long-range
loose.
shot. All right, now they are kind of moving a lot quicker, increasing the tempo as they get into the zone. Oh, Blossomy Viper! Had Harbor in their crosshairs. Is he gonna have it again? Get it, take the shot. Okay, goes down, take the shot. No, just misses it, and AOKOA takes advantage of Blossomy Viper being out in the open.
Last player
Goose
standing.
barely missing. Josel making Expert Chimpanzee and Goose pay for it. And that leaves Nova. Nova goes down to PolyX, and that's going to be a 6-0 lead for the Acworth Ghosts.
Turret out.
Alright, looks like we may see a little bit more of a middle push here.
Ándale.
We do have some ultimates ticked up on both sides. A lot of shots coming through the walls there. Seems that the Acworth team is pretty aware of the attempt here made by the Cincinnati Lions. Now, I like this move by Goose. Often unused area. Now, PolyX taking it, did get visibility of Goose doing that and took him out. Nova taking down PolyX though. So we're sitting in even trade at the moment. Alright,
You
Lions
will
seem to be
not
adjusting.
kill my allies.
I know
Getting the res
exactly
off on Goose. Does bring the Lions back to a full 5-man squad. Ooh, Goose almost taking out that player. Let's get bogged down. Goo. Ah, the enemy team does have the high ground on them, but they are able to rotate. Now one does go down, but with a trade.
Spike down
Burn
B.
taking out Expert Chimpanzee and Nick taking out, I think it was AOKOA, which I'm learning is just really fun to say. So now I get why they named
30
themselves
seconds
that.
left.
Noted, getting the plant off. Completing it this time. Excellent. Plant is down. Headcount advantage is in the Cincinnati Lions' favor. This might be the time for the momentum to begin shifting. go.
shot.
Who's taking down Josel, but not before Josel hit Nick. Now the remaining enemy players, the remaining Acworth players,
One
coming
enemy
down the
remaining.
center of the field. Now we got a Blossomy Viper getting burned. LVKVK hitting Nova. Still a head count advantage for the Lions, but we did see a clutch play similar to this situation not long ago. And Goose taking down LVKVK is going to secure the Cincinnati Lions with their first round win of this series.
Let's bring
6-1 in favor of Acworth. Great job. This is the moment that the momentum is going to shift. All right, here we go. The walls are down. A little bit more of a spread offense here. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out for the Cincinnati Lions. We do have the spike over towards the B side, being carried by Nova. Ooh, Goose going over the harbor wall. A lot of utilities being spent early. Goose making sure he's checking all of his corners. Very good as he's moving forward. Now the harbor here seems to either be aware or expect
sight.
some movement coming around these connexes. You know, I really expected Goose to shoot somebody
Here.
by now. That's why we've been hanging out on him. But I'm wondering if maybe over here is where the action is going to be. Expert Chimpanzee definitely aware of the stage, beyond that ice wall. As a team, the Lions are taking that down and beginning a full rotate over towards the B side. So far, the only successful plant spikes, I think,
Spike
have been on
down
the A
A.
side. Oh, Gecko
30
getting some
seconds
great
left.
utilities off. Comes out with the shorty. Blast Goose. Oh, get him. Okay, Expert Chimpanzee does take down AOKOA. And that spike is down. Someone needs to pick it up. Here comes a harbor right around the corner.
Last player standing.
Ah, so close. Polyax taking down. Expert Chimpanzee is the last elimination for that round, bringing the defending Acworth team to a 7-1 lead. Here we go. Full force to the B side. I would like them to see a little bit of quick movement after some initial eliminations. We'll see how quick the Acworth team rotates. We're not seeing a full team rotation as of yet. Now, there we go. We have the Gecko AOKOA moving along the north side. Nick trying to get some shots in through the walls.
Cover going out. Plant the spike.
All right. Nick dropping down some obscuration in preparation for that harbor wall to go down. Does catch sight of LVKVK Josel, but does get taken out by them. Some blind shooting ends up taking down Josel. Expert Chimpanzee on burn. And AOKOA finishing up that trade, and that is going to be a victory for the Acworth team. But some great plays there by some of the Cincinnati players. Currently sitting at 8-1 in favor of Acworth. Okay, it does appear to be a little bit more of an A side push. Oh, I think I had those sides mixed up earlier when I was talking about them. But A side push. All right, walls are down. Funneling in. AOKOA getting some pot shots off on Nova. Nick seeking some high ground now. He is aware of some enemy potentially through the walls, not getting any successful hits there. AOKOA taking down Goose, but Blossomy Viper with the trade. Alright, seems like a little bit of deliberate movement forward here from the Lions team. It is giving time
yeah!
for the Acworth
Monster
team
on
to
the
rotate, but
loose!
they are staying pretty disciplined, maintaining coverage on the B side as well. Nick taking the zip line forward a bit.
Here.
Does have pretty good commanding view of the area, but you know, whatever you can see can
Spike
also
down
see
A.
you. Oh, Spike's been dropped. Nova, having picked it up, is trying to get the plant down. Oh, he wasn't looking at the right spot. Cincinnati Lions go down, and that is going to be another victory for the Acworth Ghost. 9-1 in favor of Acworth. Okay, so we do have a timeout starting. Timeout for a minute. You know, we've seen several attempts by the Lions on both directions, right? They've kind of, I think the one that they've utilized least is kind of utilizing this middle area to either, you know, get some picks or make a feint towards one way and go the other. Early on in the first couple rounds, I think we saw some really good feints, whether it was dictated by the enemy defense or not, but they were doing very well in rotating after initially committing to one side. And though, you know, early on in those rounds, they didn't really get the success that they were looking for, they were definitely very close, right? We had several rounds where it was like a clutch defense by the Acworth team, or it came down to just like a 2v1 scenario where the Acworth team was able to make something happen. So I'd be curious to see if they go more towards that, or if we see a little bit of a tempo shift. I'm really wondering how both of these teams best utilize this minute to change their game plans. Yo, Papa Bear, let's go Lions. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Lions.
Get out of my way!
There we go. Goose has got the blades. A little bit of a jump peek there. Just in time to notice the tracers from Burn taking down
Spike
Nick,
down B.
unfortunately. Now, Goose does pick up the spike. Oh man, Burn is just on a tear.
It's all you, little homie.
Oh no!
Last player standing.
This was undoubtedly not the strategy that was discussed in that timeout for the Cincinnati Lions, where a lot of players have got knocked out very quickly.
She's going again.
You can hear those fish sounds from like a mile away.
Flawless.
That is going to give Velocity Viper an unfortunate death where he got to watch LVKVK approach him with
Last
very little
round in
for
the half.
ability to respond. Now this is the last round before the swap, which means that after this round, all the economy and all of the currency and all the armor and weapons that each team has been able to accumulate so far will be wiped clean, and they will be starting fresh from essentially pistol rounds. But also, in addition to that, they'll be swapping sides. So where the Cincinnati Lions have been on the offense this entire game, they will then be on the defense. So let's see how this pans out in this last round. And the A side completely undefended. If the Lions are able to get the spike down here and secure off the right angles, they've got a very good chance of taking this round. And we do have AOKOA leading a potential charge up here on the western side of the A site. Several people peeking that corner. A lot of obscuration coming down. Ooh. Nova and Echo Chimpanzee being killed. Goose takes Poly X, but two more go down. There's only one defender left for the Cincinnati Lions. Defuse is being attempted. Oh no! Josel able to take down Velocity Viper. And they get the defuse off. 11-1 in favor of Acworth. And
Switching
now
sides.
Right there.
we have the Cincinnati Lions.
Hey, little man, pump us up. Let's hear it.
You'll also notice that their portraits have changed colors from the red to the teal. Now, just a reminder, it is the first team to 13 that will win tonight's series. Now, that team does have to win by 2. But right now, the Acworth Ghost definitely feeling confident in their position, no doubt.
shadows traveling.
The Acworth team being very slow with their offense. Kind of peeking around, seeing what's out there. Koost running around with this shorty, hoping to catch someone off guard or out of position. Oh, did get blood. That was a beautiful play by the Acworth team. Cannot deny it. I know I'm a biased caster and I love my lines, but that was really cool. The quick blind and the immediate swing afterwards turned out very well for them. All right, we do have the plant going off on the B side here.
Spike planted.
Ooh.
Last
Nancy
player
Anderson
standing.
very quickly, and then attackers win. Acworth leading by 12-1 is sitting on match point. What that means is one more win. And that's it for tonight. Acworth only requiring one more round victory to add another victory to their overall standings for this winner split. Oh no, the Acworth team going right up the middle, right in the seam
Spike
where
planted.
the Lions aren't. That